naka benda ban penshai bat pynsngewthuh ki Khynnah halor ki jinge ki ba mi naka jing Shongkha klam padei por minta ka si tho ding kan ru tere ku rimpang ko pes Shongkha District Legal Service Authority West Khasi Hills kala plong ya ka program ba kyrpang Henderson High Secondary School upper New Nongston shwaban plong ya ka jing penshai ya ki Khynnah halor ka te ka phang la plong shwai ka jinga procession kabala sedang na pelau jong ka ke school shaparing sor nongston bala wan hapo school aga jing pen shai bala pelong ha conference hall jong ka school kabala priang sobha do babu bi vi merthong aga ke sngi le don ringka de kong bi ling do thaba District Child Protection Officer West Khasi Hills ka kong i merthong ALADC inoi kai jong school bagi Khynnah Agatay sngi ko kong biling do thaba DCPO kala penshai halor ki la jingeram ki ba ka sarkar pedeng kala pentre kam ringkat ke jingetre lang bat ke sarkar jilla
What are the services provided by this mission Vatsalya? Okay, so first we have the services delivery, that is a child protection unit and child helpline. Do you know the child helpline? Do you heard about child helpline? What is its toll-free number? 1098 is its toll-free number. And then we have a care services that include the institutional care and the non-institutional care. In the institutional care, we will have this child care institution. Do you know about child care institution? Children's home? Do you know about children's home? The children's home here in our district, we have five children's home. 2 were run by the government and 2 were run by the NGOs, okay? Then we have the non-institutional care, the sponsorship, the foster care and the adoption. Then another core component of the mission Vatsalya is to give emergency outreach for children in distress. And another is to build capacity building training for all stakeholders. So that means every stakeholder will have to attend a training on how this mission Vatsalya implement the scheme and how we will give them about the right to protections of the children, about the right of the children and how children needs to be protected. Okay, so these are the core components of this mission Vatsalya. And in our district, we give these care services, institutional care and non-institutional care. As I already mentioned you before, the child in need of care and protection. Who are these children? Child in need of care and protection are those children that need support, that need care, okay? And we can classify these children into an abandoned child, a child who is abandoned, a child who is a surrendered child, a child who is a street child, and a child who comes from the poor family, a child who has been abused or who has been exploited, okay? A child who lost their parents maybe due to natural calamities, okay? And a child who is at a vulnerable status, we can call at a vulnerable status maybe, okay? All these falls under category of a child in need of care and protection. No?
Only wrong, but it is also illegal and it is punishable under the Indian law. Okay, so this child marriage is prohibited under the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006. This Prohibition of Child Marriage Act, it has been implemented on 2006. Okay, for the welfare and for the well-being of a child. So, which declares that the child marriage is as an offense and provides punishment for those who are involved in arranging, conducting or promoting such kind of marriages. So any person who performs that marriage, mean that girl and that boy, or anyone who conducts that marriage or direct anyone to be in that marriage, okay, including parents, guardian, neighbor, uh, and even pastor or a priest, okay, they can be punished with imprisonment or fine as prescribed under the Indian Act, okay, under the Indian law. So, child marriage, okay, harms children in many ways, and it takes away all the uh, child rights to education, right to health, and a happy childhood. Okay, when a child is forced into a marriage or get married early, they are forced to take responsibility which they are not ready into that marriage or which are not ready for the future ahead. So when a girl is married early, she is forced to stop her education. She may face serious health problems like emotional stress, then early pregnancy because their bodies are not ready for that early pregnancy, and it can be dangerous to her health for both the mothers and the child which is to be born. Okay, so it can even lead to loss of life of both the mother and the child. It can lead also to malnutrition, mental and emotional trauma. For boys, okay, for boys, young boys who are married early, they also lose the opportunities for education and skill development. So child marriage takes away all the childhood dreams and a better future. So this child marriage also it affects the society as well, because an uneducated person or unhealthy generation cannot build a strong nation. So when children are educated and empowered, they can make a better decision for themselves and as well as for the society. So to prevent the child marriage, what is the important thing? First of all, yes, yes, to prevent child marriage, what is the most, the first thing to prevent? It is education, okay? Education is the most important key to prevent a child marriage. So,
sexual abuse or the punishment. So, the first form of sexual abuse is penetrative sexual assault. This is any activity in which a male child or a female child was sexually assaulted, and being assaulted, punishment for given for that person who committed such an offense, it will be 10 years of imprisonment, which may also extend to life imprisonment. And there's another form of sexual assault, that is aggravated penetrative sexual assault, in which that particular assault was performed by any person who is an authority. So, for example, like member of the armed force, police force, or also a family member in which trust by the child had given to that family member, like father, uncle, brother, or also we can say by any person who is who the child put his trust. So this for this particular act, the punishment given for that offender will not be less than 20 years of imprisonment, which may also extend to life. And there's another form of